Hello and welcome, as today is the 20th day of November 2017. My name is Derek, hashtag crypto trading, everything you do within your own risk, own reward. I do not like computers too much, although I love them. The last presentation, it looked like it only got a portion of the screen. So what I want to cover, Litecoin, weekly chart. I do like how on the US dollar time frame, or the US dollar crossing rather, how it is showing a nice little pattern after this nice rise up to close to 100 US dollars, pulling back within this rising 18 average, finding support in the area over the last few weeks where it found resistance over the summer. So I like how it made this move to close this previous week above the 18 average of highs. The rising, not so much of a large rate of ascent rising, but rising nonetheless. Right around this $60 handle or such. That I think is what I think has to hold to keep this type of beautiful pattern in place. Doing better would be holding and staying above 69.70 area, which is the 18 average of highs, but also the resistance from October. And then breaking above this, well, $100 basically. This thing will be ready for probably spectacular gains. And one can say, you know what, it's been sideways for quite some time. It's just ready to go. And last Christmas, well, 2 Christmases rather ago, you could have been saying this 2015 Litecoin's about $3.50. It's been going sideways for quite some time. She's ready to go. And it had a jump higher, but it stayed over 1 full year, the entire year of 2016. And the first 3 months of 2017, it remained within that sideways range. The difference within this range now is it's doing so with the rising 18. This one is with the sideways, or before it was with the sideways 18. So a little bit of a nice holding pattern from the rally compared to the last one, as it was just getting back from this downtrend. And I think there's definite good reason this could have a significant leg higher moving forward. Another way of looking at this is Litecoin, which was about $14 up to in 2014, hasn't went up that much. It has only went up about 5 times. So there's definitely a lot of upward momentum, especially with how a lot of the other cryptocurrencies have been doing. Now, within such, I'm adding Litecoin as one of my base trading accounts or currencies. So far, I am playing these codes: ABY, ARC, B3. I never heard of that before, so I decided to start playing it. BKCAT, I never heard of that before. And again, I started to play it. And I put a buy order in. If it hit, it hit. Like a bunch of them did. The cannabis coin, I just moved some over because I have some. Same thing with NAV. NEO, I'm really liking, so I'm trying to accumulate more. This was a good way to do it. Omi's Go, like that one. ORME, my first ever sale. Yeah, I bought it and I sold it. That is sweet. So I'm up 47% so far on this venture, on this play. PIVX, XBY, Monero, Verge, and ZAEIT. I heard about that before, I've seen it, but I actually bought it for the first time under the Litecoin. So with the ORME, as it is playing through, let me just reduce the size so you can see it. Okay. So it worked out that I bought 17 at the price of 0.045929 Litecoin. The rake was 0.2%. And I'm playing these the exact same way I've been mentioning within the Bitcoin. I'm not going to show all the lines and all that stuff like I was before. But maybe just I don't even need some of these cells to be big. Like this one can be much smaller. This one can be much smaller. This can be left aligned. Okay, so just a little change in this. So I sold 3.4 after I bought 17 because 20% of 17 is 3.4. I put 5 sell orders with the first one in at 0.068. So for 0.23 Bitcoin. And now in such, I have 4 sell orders higher. I have added 1 buy order to buy back, I think like 5 or 4. I think we're at 4.5, 5. I can't remember, but buying a little bit more than I sold that is under the price that you sold it, that you got for. I got 0.23, a little over such in Litecoin. So I'm going to buy back for 0.21, 0.22 Litecoin, and much lower than the 68 handle. And the next sale is much higher than the 68 as well. I've added 2 extra BTC coins, PesetaCoin and Golden. And within the Litecoin, I'm not going to show much more, but within the Bitcoin, I'm going to show more of a lot more of these buys and sells when they happen, maybe a few days delayed after such, just to put a bunch in one section. But as far as PesetaCoin is concerned, the sell orders are around 550, 700, a little under 900, and you got like 1129, 1500. Buy order at 300, 200. So when you're at 425, you're getting a decent sized discount. You can buy an okay amount. And if I get a buy-in situation, that means I'm going to just add 1 more sell and I'm going to have a little bit in the bank up top kind of deal. If I get multiple sells, then I'll rechange the sell orders because I'm going to have a much higher token size, and thus I'm going to look to have 7 or 8 different sell orders, and I'll be able to sell it for more based on how much I'd be able to buy. And the ideal thing is to swing back and forth a bunch of times so I can sell a few times, buy a few times, sell a few times, and that's a good way to, of course, increase them as well. So that's PesetaCoin and Golden. I've been playing this for quite some time. I remember talking about my golden strategy, which is basically this one in here. Situation here, price actions at about 1100. I'm going for a big discount if it goes down, more than 50%, 500. Next buy below that is 300. Selling in around 1500, 2000, 3000, 5000, and then near a 10,000 handle. So that will be it. Just wanted to go over such. And I'm also going to be doing the same thing with Ethereum, as I'll be trading on an Ethereum market against all the main codes really. The ones on BITTREX I think will be the best place to do such, and do things like all the OMEs go, and the ones I'm still doing, and even some other ones that I'm not in. I know the Power Ledger is something that has been really taken off. Oh, I'm here. I can take a look at it. Yeah, the weekly chart for something this new probably doesn't bode too well. This thing just taken off and has just kept going and going and going. There's a buy spot, and I missed that. I knew to get it too. I was talking about that yesterday. But this thing is doing well. Now, as far as its gain is concerned, how many times have you seen 10x plus gains? Well, a 10x gain from here is 36,000. It got up close to 10,000. So I'm just basically stating on that there's most certainly upside room that can still come into play. It's having another correctionary move within here. I know I'm probably not going to get much data for the 4-hour time frame, but the 18 average of highs 610, so there still can be a downside correcting action that could keep this bullish. But another thing that I should also be pointing out is, if you want to play this type of strategy, you're like, okay, you know what, I wouldn't mind it, but I always want to get the cheaper prices, so I'm just going to put in a buy order in for what I'd like to start off with, let's say 5750 or 6000. If it comes through, it comes through, and I'll start from there. If not, I'll readjust the situation later on. Those are always one strategies. And then instead of always just buying what the market price is, you can try to get in at cheaper prices by thinking, okay, will a market go down? And when I say a market, that's exactly it. I'm just talking about any one that you're looking at. This is, of course, just one example for such. Alrighty, I'm going to end this video. Take care. Bye-bye.